Okay, so let's read this one. Okay, I'm black, and no matter the spin, he's still a murderer. Don't go with the black spin. The contributors aren't saying that. Yes, they are. They are. The contributors are. They are actually. They're actually making it into uh um that Kamelo Anthony is attacking that attacked Metcalf, and Metcalf was in the right. Kamelo Anthony was in the wrong because he's a thug that came from a broken home, and he plotted to do this harm against Metcalf. That is what people were telling me in my comment section. And that's the way they're spinning it, and that's the way they're making it. And when it was Wittenhouse, they say he was acting in self-defense. And Daniel Penny was, they looked at him as a vigilante. And if you can't see the difference, then there's something wrong with you when it's double standards that goes on and involved. When a black person claims self-defense, like a white person claims self-defense, it's a difference. It's a difference. Whether you want to say it's not about race or not, it is about race. That's what made me do these videos and speak out about it, because I saw the double standards and the way they were demonized and the negative comments towards Kamelo Anthony by a lot of these news outlets and these bloggers. And they were making it about race. Okay. I'd rather read multiple articles and police reports than go over to the news outlets. Yet you're responding to a YouTuber who doesn't have 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, you're talking about someone who took a knife to a school, then looked for conflict. Oh, he was looking for conflict. See what I just said? You see how they tried to spin it? They're trying to spin it as if Kamelo Anthony was looking to start trouble. And this guy said, wasn't Friday about putting down weapons and fighting? What is he talking about, Friday? Friday the movie? It was, what is he talking about? Friday the movie? Okay, all right. Horrible situation. A homeless guy who had mental problems, but how are anyone supposed to know how to deal with him? Well, choking him and putting him in a cobra clutch is definitely not the answer, especially if he wasn't attacking you. Okay? You guys, how about take away race and look at the facts objectively? Actually, that's what a jury is supposed to do. All the facts aren't out yet, and people are already taking sides. Yeah, just look at my comment sections. Yeah, people are already taking sides. I remember my younger days, and the incident reminds me of a young man letting the testosterone dictate the actions. Not sure what your channel is about. If you don't know what my channel is about, go back and watch 2 months of my previous videos, and that will tell you what my channel is about. But thank you for your comments and perspective. The channel is about calling out the stupidity, the ignorance that I see in society and on YouTube, and yeah, just overall everyday things that happen. That's what this channel is about. And that's why I'm calling out the double standards when it comes to self-defense for white people and self-defense for black people. How much would you pay to make this video? Zero. Nobody paid me to do this video. Okay. I lived in Dallas my whole life. I have walked away if I was Mr. Anthony, and I have minded my business if I was Metcalf. By far the best comment. Bingo. Bingo. By far. By far. By far. By far I definitely agree with them. Okay, discussion time. Be honest, things would be different. You can justify his actions any way you want. I never justified his action. That's just what people were saying. They're saying you're justifying Kamelo Anthony's actions. No, I did. No, I didn't. I said it was wrong. No, I did. No, I didn't. I said it was wrong. I do believe that he acted in self-defense, but that's excessive. But Metcalf has something to do with it. Metcalf should have kept his hands to himself. Metcalf should not have instigated and started it. But see, me saying that is not good enough. They want me to just say that Kamelo Anthony was the aggressor, Metcalf was the innocent victim that was minding his own business, and he was assaulted. And Metcalf was a little sweet angel. I don't know Metcalf personally. I don't know Kamelo Anthony personally. I'm just going off what I read in multiple articles. And they all say the same thing. There's no videos out. There's nothing out. There's no footages. None of that. I want to be honest, there's some witnesses that came forward and said that Kamelo Anthony was jumped. I'm not even saying all of that. So what? Penny was keeping that man from assaulting bystanders, which that was not the case. They said he was throwing trash. They said he was saying threatening things. He was verbally harassing people. But this person just said, okay, Penny was keeping that man from assaulting bystanders. It never said that in articles. Penny wasn't the only one restraining that man. Plus that man, the man, his name is Jordan Neely. Plus the man being restrained had a record for attacking people. So what he did is just cut and paste what he saw on Wikipedia. So Penny could come from behind and choke somebody who did not assault him. Okay? He could do that. Jordan Neely never assaulted Daniel Penny. Never assaulted Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny was not assaulting anybody. He did not pull Jordan Neely off of anybody. That's what they're trying to make it out. Like Jordan Neely was assaulting people or he was in the verge of assaulting people. That was not the case. But that's how the news outlet was spinning it. And they were spinning it so much where I even thought that was the case until I started reading multiple articles that actually was saying the opposite. Was Jordan Neely harassing people verbally? Yes. Was he probably being annoying? Or let's say he was being annoying? Yes. They say he was throwing trash at people? Yes. Had he been arrested multiple times on drugs? Yes. Yes. Was he homeless? Yes. Mental illness? Yes. Was he attacking Daniel Penny? No. Was he attacking people? And Daniel Penny had to pull him off of people? No. That was not the case. Let's move on from that. Now, if you notice what I'm going to go through these articles and what you're noticing, yes, I'm going to go out and say it. White entitlement. It's white entitlement. They don't see nothing wrong with them being the judge of the situation. You can't sit here. You can't do this. You can't do that. You need to leave. You can't be here. That's what I'm arguing against with a lot of the people in my comment section. A sense of white entitlement. I'm this race. You're this race. You cannot be here. You cannot sit here that if I remove you and put my hands on you, or even if it harms you to where it unalives you, I have that right because you were in the wrong. Let's go with that logic. Let's go with that.